Finally, the objects on the ground that you can toss around, like the rock and other things, now are, you know, square looking. Just looking at the shades of the characters, those seem to have been enhanced as well, and now they are, you know, properly shades of the actual character that you are playing. And although I know that the quality of the video is shitty due to the recording, but too bad that you can see properly this arena, because it looks awesome. This is one of my favorite arenas in Mortal Kombat Gold. If you look outside the window, you can, you know, see some white smoke or clouds passing by, and the whole background or the color of the sky is just amazing. And it looks like, oh, I was afraid that Milena would get me. As you can see, I'm just pressing one button and it does the fatality. Fortunately, some of the fatalities are very hard to pull off on Dreamcast, and for me, actually, although I used to memorize every move for Mortal Kombat, I didn't really bother with memorizing the new moves from after UMK3. And here we go. This is the Raiden stage, I would call it, or the Rain stage. And this one is enhanced as well. Actually, all of the backgrounds have undergone some facelifting. Here on the ground, the texture got a lot better. You can see some sort of a green grass-like a thing, and in the background, when it's the lightning and the thunder strikes for a second, sometimes you can see one of the Elder Gods' face, which is just fucking awesome. And let's see, I'm not sure which. Okay, here we go. We got Kung Lao. Kung Lao is a new character in Mortal Kombat Gold as well. All in all, if you have played Mortal Kombat 4 and you liked it or like playing it, there's absolutely, you know, no reason to let this one out. And like I said, it's best to be played on Dreamcast. Although I know that there are several Dreamcast emulators out there that can nowadays, you know, run this almost perfectly or properly. Still running this on a TV. And you know, using the Dreamcast controller, it kind of makes a difference. It makes it much better. So I would definitely go for the original, authentic version of it. And we're just gonna quit, and I'm going to check whether I have completed one of the new guys. Or whether I have one of the new characters videos, just to show it to you. I'm going to go to Combat Theater. Damn, looks like I only have one cheese, so I won't be able to show it, but let's just briefly go through the bio screens. We've got Cyrex, and I think this one is Milena. Yeah. But you can see even here the character model is, you know, not that great. I mean, it sort of looks like a Barbie doll or a G.I. Joe figure. I mean, especially if you look at the arms or shoulders, you know, where the arm sort of connects to the shoulder, you know, it just doesn't look right. I would love it if they would include sort of a bonus version, or this one would be included as a bonus or a downloadable feature for the upcoming MK9. That would be an awesome treat for the fans. Here we have Kung Lao, and last but not least, let's go for Baraka. I'm gonna go back to the main menu and have one more go. All of the videos that were in the PS1 and the PC version are also included, of course, in the Gold version. Plus they have added the additional videos for the new characters. Now, instead of picking a new character, I'm just gonna go with, let's see, Scorpion. Yep. I'm sorry, I just can't resist. I know that most of the time I pick Scorpion, but he's really fun to play, especially in Mortal Kombat 4 and Gold. And here you can see the new Living Forest area, which is, if you can remember, the PC or the PS1 version, which were awful looking, plain, nothing background or on the ground. This one is looking excellent, and yeah, this is how I would have imagined, you know, Living Forest back in those days in 3D. I'm gonna try to turn the camera a bit, so that you can see in the background as well. And finally, the speed of the game is pretty much spot on, although it's a bit faster than the actual arcade, but not that bad as on the PC version or on the PS1. And now you can see that the flame fatality was executed, you know, fine and properly, and there was no bug. And here, as you can see, there are sort of glowing light bulbs above each fighter's head, illuminating the character's body. Now, you couldn't see this in the home version of Mortal Kombat 4. However, this was included in the arcade version, and it's definitely a good thing to have it here as well. I hope the one button fatality will work in this environment as well, because I'm gonna try to do the fan fatality. Okay, let's see, hopefully it does it. Yep. And just great, another bug. We basically saw nothing from the fatality because the camera came too far behind and basically blocked into the wall. This is really annoying, but used to only happen during fatalities in this version. And like I said, I can't really remember that this bug was present in the version. Just the shitty, porting over to the home platforms. And you know, this is really annoying me. I mean, I know that these companies back then and even now, and every, you know, software company that is developing or porting something to, you know, PCs or consoles, you know, has quality testers. And even if you know, pick this game up for 10 minutes and play it, you can see like 3 of the major bugs that were present. And you know, you don't need to test it half a year to see these bugs. Just, you know, 5 minutes now, basically, or 10 minutes that I'm playing now and already seeing these bugs. I don't know why they didn't corrected it. Going back to the arcade version, like I said, it was really not that bad, and graphically it was, I think, outstanding, although pretty big departure from the original 2D drawn version, and because of this a lot of people don't really like it. However, this is really a fun game, and if you, by Mortal Kombat we mean the arcade version, it wasn't that bad. The problem is that a lot of people are judging Mortal Kombat 4 by the home ports, which were thankful to Eurocom, pretty much fucked up. But I hope that one day the original arcade version will be available, you know, on one of the new generation home consoles like Xbox 360 or the PS3. However, I'm gonna wrap up this review. This has basically been Mortal Kombat Gold on the Dreamcast. This is actually one of my, I wouldn't say favorites, but it's definitely, I like playing this one, although pretty much different from the old ones. It's somehow still similar to them, and it's just a bit more fun. I mean, with 3D you can do a bit more, and also it's easier to do combos, but basically every character can combo, which wasn't a lucky idea, I think, in this one. Nevertheless, this is a pretty good, decent one, and especially nowadays you can get it for a couple of bucks, so go ahead and buy it if you don't have it already. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the Dreamcast. See you next time.